So you told me to watch that movie, Friday the 13th Part 2. I put it
Yeah.
on there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got, I got the collection. It's still in
Dude,
the, it's still,
You're sick.
it's still in the wrapper. It's
You're
not gonna ever
sick.
open up. It's never gonna be open.
You're a sick fuck. Welcome to the club.
dude,
But
you got the Scream Factory box set. Now, I bought that one used last year,
Same.
but it's on sale right now, and you're making me want to buy another one just to not open. Because I know eventually, hey, dude,
I
Paramount
told you
and
I
New
was sick.
Line?
But you're
No, no, no,
sicker.
no,
If you're
but
gonna do that, you're sicker.
they're never gonna make a box set like that again where they're
Yeah.
together. More likely, it's never gonna happen. It could happen, but more likely it's not.
Never say never unless you're talking about the never-ending story.
And well, anyways, that's gonna be something people may want, and it's out of print. Then that's the only reason the collector of me wants to be sick and get it. But why
Well,
aren't you gonna open it, dude? Just open it.
you enabled me. I was hard set against not getting it, and then you kept on saying something and saying something, and then Friday the 13th hit, and it was on sale, so I got it.
Oh, dude.
With that being said, I saw
Proud of
part
you.
2, and let me just tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not burying the lead. It's light years ahead of part 1, and by far, it even cements that Halloween is trash.
All right, there you go with the Halloween
See, you
again.
just why do you have to do that?
And I'm gonna say because
Why do you have
You have to talk about Halloween.
God
We're not talking about
damn.
Halloween.
I'm sorry. Every time I have to say that. I have to preface this by saying that. With that being said,
Well, we're gonna preface say you're the resident Riri. So now everybody knows.
no, it's just that I know the truth, and y'all want to hide in denial. That's okay. That's okay. But part 2, man, it started off with all the things that me and you were talking about, OTG, that
Yeah.
it was missing in part 1.
Yeah,
They fixed it all in part 2.
of course, and that's
They-
why I criticize part 1 so much.
But that's what you cannot do that because part 1 stands in its own. You cannot compare it to shit that ain't come out yet.
What you can do is criticize what you think the movie like needed, and to me, once you watch part 2, it brings in the counselors, like what I said. It gives them stories. It
Yeah.
keeps a nice flow. It
Yep.
keeps a story there. It had all the things missing from that. Like right in the beginning, you get the stupid recap, and that
But can I
recap.
tell you something? That's cheating. That is literally cheating. It's selling those movies. They're like, you know what? We're not gonna reimagine anything. We're just gonna take that footage from part 1, cut that up, give me like 5 minutes of that. That's less movie for me to produce. I just put that in the beginning. It's like you know when you watch a series and you're in season 2 and they give you a little recap in the beginning of it? That's
Yeah.
basically what it was.
But
And
I think they kind of had to though because
it only
the killer
was 1
from
year.
part 1. I know, but like I said, I'll stand by it. Part 2 is the real part 1.
No, I liked it. I enjoyed it. For the most part, you know, it was literally 1 year later, even though in movie time it was 5 years. But
Yeah, but they had to do
it-
that because there's a new killer. Well, not new, but someone else is the killer now, and people are going to go into this movie probably thinking what they're thinking from the first one. So they have to.
they had to let you know that
And
bitch
it's
is
still-
dead.
And
Next-
also,
next
you also got to
chapter?
remember, at this point, it's a new franchise. So like they're probably getting new people. They're trying to. New people are watching this movie. Horror was different back in the day.
There
And
was
if
a
you,
bunch
if you didn't have it on VHS, if you didn't have it on home video, this was your way to say get caught up without seeing
Yeah.
part 1.
I
Basically,
don't even know if it
You
was
didn't- you
it
didn't
out
have
on
to-
home video by the time 2 came out. I don't know how things worked back then.
you back then it
Nah,
usually
back
took
then,
almost
dude, it was
over a year, almost 2
Yeah, it used
years,
to take
3
a
years
long
for it
time
to
for
come
movies
out.
to come out.
So you
Yeah.
probably, unless you had HBO and it probably was on HBO or something like that, one of those premium channels.
I don't
That's the
even
only
know
way
about-
that you really
Dude, this
could,
was
could see it.
before. It was
Nah,
a long
dude,
time
this-
ago, man.
No, HBO exists. That back at that time they only had it was a one box. You turned it on and all
Yeah,
it was
yeah, but
was
you don't know if
HBO.
if the movies went straight there, how long it took. The thing was on this one, dude, it started out really strong because it gave the whole thing that was missing, like that story with the campfire, that was iconic. Dude, why
Yeah.
can I not think of was the guy's name Paul? The main dude, the guy that was in
Paul
charge
or
of
John, one of those.
Why can I
generic
not remember?
white
It's
names.
it's
Enter generic white name here, John or Paul.
yeah. Anyway, so he's in charge of this,
Yeah.
getting all the counselors together, and it's like a training facility that's right next to the Camp Blood. So that was kind of cool. Like it takes place 5 years later, and he's out there at that campfire telling the story, the legend. And that scene is so iconic, dude. That's like a scene like when you think of the series, like that scene right there in part 2, it
Well,
hits, dude.
did
Like,
the recap go before that? Because we remember we have the girl that lasted. We thinking that she's gonna be a main character in this
oh yeah,
movie,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they
The main
fucking did the fucking Drew Barrymore to her. She's dead within the first 5 minutes. She had a fucking nightmare. Wakes up, sees the OG Jason's head, his mom's head in the fridge. She freaks out and she gets the stabby in the side of the temple. Like that shit looked OD. Like it started off right. Like that's how you start a fucking horror movie,
dude,
right off the
yeah,
bat.
dude. It was
But
weird. Like they brought back the main chick Alice just to kill her off in the beginning, dude. Like it's a good
That was
scene
bold.
though.
That
and
was
there was a
bold
little
though.
bit of inconsistency there because this guy's a Riri. He's been living in a fucking shack for all his whole life, and this nigga knows how to call phones. He's so considerate. He doesn't want to start a fire. He takes the fucking the pot, the kettle pot off the fucking thing because it's
Hey,
whistling.
he's a functional Riri like
He's
you,
like,
man. He knows how to get through life, dude.
with your
Come
mama
on.
what?
Give him some credit. He may
but-
not look like it, but he can function, dude. He has like some of the greatest kills to the whole thing. You give him some credit, man. He survived. All right.
There's some
And to be
inconsistencies
fair,
there.
there was never supposed to be a part 2. So, but they said, you know what, we need to make money,
You,
so they
you see
made
how
it.
you see how you're doing? I love how you
It
do
was true.
this.
There was never
When
supposed to
you
be a
love
part
the
2.
movie, when you love a movie, you wipe away all the other shit.
Dude, no,
This-
that's the
eh,
truth.
no,
There was-
Nothing's being
they were
wiped
against
away.
Yes,
That's
he
a
is.
Sean
fact.
Cunningham.
What
And-
I'm saying
and-
is, in part
Dude,
one, which
sorry,
he
sorry
did,
guys, we have a Riri right
wait a
here.
minute.
He's talking nonsense.
I'm good. Nope. I'm
But
gonna
anyways, the
let
truth
me
is,
speak.
it's a fact.
Shut
There was
up!
never
Let
supposed to
me
be a
speak.
part 2.
Let me speak. In
Dude,
part
we
one,
have to
nope.
mute you,
I'm gonna
man.
keep
He's-
on talking.
Sorry, he's being disrespectful.
No, you're being disrespectful.
I'm gonna have to
In
mute.
part,
How do you mute him?
don't do that. I told you I know how to unmute myself. So you can do that if you want. But in part, let me just say what I gotta say. In part one, the one that you don't like so much, you point out all the inconsistent. You point out
Eh,
shit
dude,
that you don't
whatever.
like,
Let's
and
keep
you
going,
get
dude.
upset.
Because
And
the
part
whole
two,
series is
you're like,
inconsistent.
oh, you
You're
just want
brand
to
new
wipe
to
it
it.
away.
Anyways, the
You're
whole
brand
series
new-
is gonna be
you're
like
new
that.
here, tourist.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, that scene when she dies and then you see the mom's head and like yeah, everything's not consistent, but it's cool, dude, because like Jason is more human, like than what if you started watching it later in the series. You see the human side of what they first visioned what Jason was gonna look like. He was in the woods, he had his own shack and everything, and that was very cool, iconic, and and dude, there's just so much life to this movie, man. I'm trying to think like my favorite character in there. Like I said in part one, my favorite character was the prankster. In this one, the guy that kind of resembles him. He's that funny skinny guy, dude. I forget
I
his
hate-
name.
I know him.
Funny.
He's
And
the
he's
guy
the
who set
smartest
the
guy
mo-
in the whole thing. He's the
He's the
smartest
guy-
guy in the whole
He's
series.
the guy who
the
set
whole
up
movie.
the people in the towing of the vehicle.
Yeah, right in that scene.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I bought the 4K of this movie, and that scene right there, dude, his shirt is fucking popping
Super
hardcore
bright.
with HDR. That yellow shirt he's wearing. Oh man, but he's my favorite character throughout the whole movie, man. But I think all the characters are solid, man. And then you got that one guy, I know you guys don't watch
The wheelchair dude?
the wheelchair guy was badass, but I'm talking about
That nigga was slaying all the bitches. He was getting all the pussy.
Yeah,
And
he
he's in a
was,
wheelchair,
dude.
bro.
dude.
Wheelchair.
I
goober.
like that character, man. He was badass because that girl wanted him so bad, man. She's
She
getting
said,
him all
I'll
the
watch
hits.
your fingers. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you did have the gooning in this movie for sure. The other
Yeah.
one I was talking about was a guy that the slingshot on the ass, man. That
First
guy.
of all,
we
that-
call
Oh,
him
yeah,
that-
the dude in
that
the black.
ass-
Yeah.
is my favorite character. That bitch ass is outstanding. It started off the movie right. Let you know that we're gonna have a bunch of bitches in this movie. Keep an eye out, and they did not disappoint.
Yeah, dude, me and my friend were watching it. We're laughing at that guy at the slingshot. We kept saying he was Look Maxine. Looks Maxine, like the kids say, because the clavicular. Like he reminds us of him, man. We were just like laughing through the whole movie. But yeah, that chick, she's the one that has that little dog. It's her little dog, Muffin, that little dog. It's hilarious. So yeah, that's the other couple, which we were laughing, the ones that were just trying to get it on, the ones that actually left to go look for Camp
To for
Blood, and
Camp
that's when they
Blood.
the dog all fucked up.
Like
Yeah,
they had an obsession. Like they started from the beginning. Like they wanted to see this camp so bad, so
Right.
bad. They went to past the no trespassing sign. They got caught. They did so much that they should have been the first ones to die. To be honest with you, but they
Wait,
weren't.
who was the first to die? I don't remember. What they were early on. I know that because they're the ones that got impaled, like through
Well, I
both of
mean,
them.
you know that the cop died before them because the cop chased after them. After the same place. So I think the cop died before them. Um, Obviously the main girl, she died in the first 5 minutes. But the first people at the camp, I think, I don't know.
Anyways, the Jason, that what they like the way he looked, the potato sack,
The burlap sack.
dude.
The one eye, the
Yeah,
one
was
yeah.
eye
tight.
potato sack.
Dude, that potato
That was
sack Jason
tight.
is the best, dude. I to this day, like I used to not like it
He
when I was a
seemed
kid, of
so
course.
small. He's in stature compared to
Uh,
like he's over here like he's almost the same height as the bitch when he jumps off the fucking thing and falls apart with the fucking little.
you're all the way at the end, dude.
I
Yeah.
mean, but he looks so small. You see him throughout the movie, he looks small.
Oh, it's because they made him so fucking big, like throughout the later ones. That's why they went crazy whenever later on throughout the series. But that was Jason right there, dude. He was just supposed to be a normal dude, man. And I don't think he was small. He was a good size, man, running around
Yeah, he
and
was a good.
No,
I think he was a good
when
size.
when
I
you
didn't-
compare it to other ones, I'm not taking anything away from it because I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. Him as the killer and everything like that. I like the whole aspect of he's still the stalker. You see him hiding behind bushes. You can see it from his point of view and stuff like that. I love that aspect. Going back to the beginning scene where they're doing the talk and giving you a little bit more lore of and background of how Jason came about. I love the whole idea. And then when they go ahead and try to, discover the blood camp,
Camp Blood.
Camp Blood, the officer tell him like, well, "You're not gonna do shit to these niggas. Y'all, first of all, y'all need to leave. If y'all really smart, you shouldn't go to the next town over. Leave out of here right now." The cop is telling this to the head counselor, like, "Yo, get the fuck up out of here. Don't you know what's gonna happen to y'all? We've been good for the last 5
Like,
years.
we've been good. Like leave
Get
us
the
alone.
fuck
We
up
don't want
out of
no
here,
more
bro."
shit. Yeah, no, but
you know what?
but
Like,
we'll-
what if nobody ever fucked with him? Like, what if he just wanted to be left
Basically,
alone?
that's what
Like,
it would
think of
have
the
ended right
franchise.
there.
Like, yeah, like it'd be no franchise. He's just in the shack with his little tea kettle, and he's
Yeah,
fucking
his own
eating
business.
wolves and coyotes. You know.
Yeah. You see, what was so badass about this movie that was different from the others is that I really like that they went out and had drinks at that bar because it showed you a part of the town. It felt like a local town. Those people there at the bar having a good time. That's
Had a
where my
little immersion
favorite
to it.
character. He was
Yeah.
the smartest character ever because he was getting drunk, keeping the beers there, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna stay here." He stayed behind, and that's why he didn't die because he stayed behind at the bar.
But you know who died? Crazy Ralph. Even though
Dude.
he's the one that's telling everybody, "Yo, dude," he came back. He came back like, "Listen, didn't I tell y'all?
Hey.
Nigga, someone should have told you.
You
Don't
didn't
come
keep
back
your
here."
mouth shut, man. He was ratting out Jason. Jason was gonna have that, dude. Yeah, dude. The Ralph thing, I was good to see him back. Crazy Ralph,
But he had the cheapest death. Like he died with a shoestring. Like his shit was
Yeah.
cheap. He deserved
had to be
a
cheap.
better death.
well, they put him back in the pantry. Remember, because in part one, is it part one that he appears in the pantry out of nowhere? So was
Yeah.
he like,
it was a callback. He's like, "Nigga, where you came out the first time, you gonna die there."
oh man. So the final girl in this one, Jenny, dude, out of the whole series, like her performance as a final girl in part 2 is one of the best of the whole damn series, dude.
Yeah,
Because it's so iconic.
She is
what-
the final girl. Yeah,
yeah,
She's smart. She fucking used psychology on this motherfucker, and
Yeah.
and that's why I think they let you know of her background being a psychology. Well,
Yeah.
a
she's a
psychologist
psychology
major.
student. Yeah,
So
she
and,
used
and,
that.
and it was a good callback to let her know, and you know, piecing together the story of Jason, seeing the shrine that she has for this motherfucker, like she puts on the J.C. Penney sweater. And
That's true.
start
That's
getting
where it was
at him.
all dingy. It wasn't blue anymore.
Mm-mm.
That shit's stanky, man.
that shit stank.
Yeah, but it almost worked, dude. He was falling for it, and then the head. He saw that head, and he's all like, "What? Oh fuck no!" But that scene right there, dude. Dude, when I was a kid and I remember seeing that, it scared the shit out of me.
That was
Watching it
creepy.
now, it's
still-
normal.
No, I ain't gonna
It's a-
lie. When you still look at it, it's still kind of unsettling. Like it's just sitting there. You're just like,
No. No, but it creeped me out big time when I was young,
As a-
dude. The
as a
music,
kid, yeah, it was
everything,
creepy.
it
the
scared
music
the shit
got
out of
better
me.
though. I think the music got better. It was more of
Dude,
a
everything's better in
character
this
in the
movie,
movie.
man.
dude, I
Everything.
don't know. I have to say what I really liked in this movie specifically, which I think kind of sets the tone for the franchise, is the tension. Because the way obviously it's in a campground, but like the wood setting, it felt more isolated.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for me it did. I don't know, and it kind of like set this tone that like that's what made it like this campy slasher film, and it kind of is like that pioneer. It has that pioneer feel to it. Like, all right, this is what set the tone for these 80s slasher campy horror movies. So like I don't know, I think that's another thing that really stands out for me in part 2.
I like how he basically was plucking them off one by one. You see, get some isolated.
He was a ninja.
He's like,
Yeah,
okay,
he was
I
a
got
hunter.
You here,
Like-
I got you here.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And another. Okay, you gotta. I told you, OTG, to look out for this. There's a death scene on here that makes no fucking sense. The girl's standing here like 5 minutes, like this. Ah!
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga walking away from the other half of the room with a knife. First of all, the knife is upside down. I don't
And like
know
Michael
why.
Myers, that was the style.
So it's upside down. He's walking mad slow to this bitch. She's like,
That was the Riri stance.
Like, you know what it reminded me of? The fucking thing, Austin Powers, when the thing is gonna get run over, and he's over here like 10 minutes, like, we're getting run over.
Yeah,
That's the
what
iconic
happened.
meme, bro. That was a horror, suspense. That was a cheap suspense right there, man.
Yeah, that was the
that's
shit
the
back
old
then.
that's the old
Hey-
gimmicks, bro.
Hey, dude, this is a real story, dude. So one time, my friend, he used to get scared big time. He was always getting scared. So I put on a Jason mask, and I came out through the back door, and I just came in, and he was high, dude. So I said, "Let me scare him." Well, I went up to him, and he had this mouth like. He was just like that for a long time. And then I went up to him and then like, I wanted to scare you. And then all of a sudden he busted out, "Oh my God, he scared the shit." So he was scared, but he was frozen like that. But I thought like, I didn't scare you, So, hey, man, maybe she was shocked. But that was a
for-
thing back then in the movies
that
for
was-
the movie.
yeah.
But
it
yeah,
was
it was cool.
about 5 minutes. This bitch
Hey, but
was
leave her
sitting
alone.
I mean,
there.
'cause
I'm
she
guessing-
was cute. She's the
I'm
one that wanted a
guessing-
wheelchair guy.
I'm guessing you've never seen Psycho then, right? Where a girl's
Of
literally in the
course.
shower just screaming.
Of
Yeah.
course,
and
everybody's
watching
seen
a dude open the curtain and just go like this, and she's just screaming. So I mean, I'm just saying
That's a
that,
lot
that
of
wasn't
movies.
stuff to do. Yeah,
But dude, the best kill, one of the best kills. It's not the most gruesome, but it's pretty good. And the whole fucking franchise is in this one when wheelchair guy gets killed. They didn't have to do him like
They
that.
did him dirty because they didn't even let him get the full kill. Like they put that shit in his face, and then he started falling down the stairs. It's pouring rain, and he just fades out. Like, you can't even let him complete the death. Like, nah, man, we fade his ass
that
out.
shit was.
That's
I'm
how
sorry,
you can
that
tell
shit was funny.
That was funny. They were probably
budget
laughing when they
the
made that.
budget got crazy when they started doing crossfades and shit like that. They're like, nigga, we got an editor now. We ain't just gonna do.
We hired an editor for part 2.
Dude, part 2, they went out so much, man. It was such improvement in everything, dude. And dude, the audio mix that they have on the 4K, it probably is like down the Blu-ray. I don't know, but dude, that scene right there with the wheelchair guy when it's
Yeah.
raining and he's outside, dude, that scene hits so fucking good, dude. Just the rain sounded like Oh man, you could just hear it in the distance. It felt like it was raining, dude. Oh man, dude, that I love that movie. That's out of all the franchise right now. I think part two is my favorite. It has too many iconic scenes. The beginning, what we talked about, the explanation, the story, the campfire story, fucking Jenny with the whole scene out there in Jason's shack, seeing Jason's shack, seeing where he lived, seeing the whole psychology thing he did on Jason. And then at the very end, what do? UAG, that they did in part one is not debatable. They do another dream sequence, man. When he comes out through the window, that was so good because as soon as you hear the music cue, we see the fucking Muffin, the dog, come back. The music cues the good music. You're like, oh shit. I seen part one. And when he comes out through that window, it's so dope, dude. I mean, the cut is kind of funny because they do it like another cut from another angle.
It looks like
Yeah.
two different people. And one thing, it
Yeah.
looks like Jason's. It's like two. Is this two
Yeah,
different actors?
it was just the cut was really bad, but dude, it was so suspenseful because when they took off the mask, but they didn't show the face, they're like, ugh, but on that dream sequence, they showed the face and everything, man, and he looked fucking badass, dude. Like he looked
Yeah.
like some fucked up motherfucker. I don't know,
Face
that
was
was really
melting
good.
and shit.
Now, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was asked if he agrees that was a dream sequence. That's it. Do you see it now, UAG? It's a pattern on all the fucking movies.
I could see where you would say that. I'm sure that you're correct. But again, it's the interpretation to
But
the
Muffin
viewer.
came back. That lets you know it was a dream sequence. That dog was mutilated, man. It was.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see when the dog was fucked up, or you didn't see when the dog came back?
No, I saw when the dog came back. I didn't see the
Oh,
Yeah,
dead
the dog was
one.
fucked up.
when the dog was fucked up is you probably thought it was a dead animal. It's when in the beginning when the two that I talked about, the two that
The
were
ones-
crazy
they're-
trying to
they're-
fuck
yeah.
whatever. They're the ones that
Okay.
go to the
Because
Camp Blood?
I remember that they said, "Oh,
Yeah.
we're not going to tell them about that." Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tell 'em
yeah, yeah.
what we saw.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
That
"No."
part. That was the dog.
Oh, I thought that was just a random animal that he was
Yeah, it
fucking
looked
and
like a
eating.
random animal, but yeah, that was the dog, man. And so that's why like, oh, she comes back, whatever. But
Now that makes total sense. Then
yeah, and then all of a sudden, like it kind of the I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. Like I never really understood the end because the cop picks up Jenny, and she's like, "Where's Paul? Where's Paul?" So if he picked her up from the shack because the house part was a dream sequence, like was Paul
probably.
just left there?
I think Paul died in the originally, like, because remember, she starts. This is what I was going to tell you. She starts running. It looks so fucking funny that she's running for like 10 minutes and stuff like that. All you see is it fading back and forth of her running. So I don't think that, because what's the chances of Paul or John, whatever the enter white man's name
What are we?
is?
I'm saying the name wrong the whole time.
What's the chances of him running in the same direction into the house that she went to? I think that
All right,
that
so-
part
so
never happened.
Whenever he comes out and isn't it in the shack where I'm trying to remember? Why do I not remember? I thought, or was
Like
it somewhere?
like they have a fight, the shit falls on them, and she fucking leaves and runs into another, starts running.
That's where she
into
goes to the
wherever
other
yeah.
house. Wait,
I
or is
think
that the
that-
dream? You see that I'm getting mixed
No,
up,
I
and then
think
the
that's
dream
what
throws
happened.
it
I
off.
think that he never leaves there. That's
Yeah.
what, and she just
Oh, whatever. That part mixes me the fuck up, dude. Yeah. So, but I don't know. Overall, I got, dude. I've seen the movie so many times, and I saw it like two
I-
or three times this week, and I'm fucking mixing it up right
I
there.
have
But
to say, what I will say is, part two, even last year when I ranked the Friday 13 franchise, part two is like my new favorite one now.
dude,
kinda
it
weird.
is my new favorite one too.
I don't want to say I hate that it's my new, but it's like, man, I didn't think of it being like it was like in my top 3 for sure, but like now it's like my favorite one. I think it really captures like what Friday 13th should have stayed or whatever. Like that's Friday 13th. Like if someone wants to watch Friday 13th, throw part 2 on. I
Yeah.
guess that's where I'm at with it. But yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I just got done watching part 4 last night, and part 4 is always the GOAT one. And I was like, okay, yeah, I still think part 2 is better, even better than 4, and that's saying a lot. 'Cause
Yeah.
4 is really good. But I mean, we'll get there. I got my criticisms of part 4, but it's still really, really, really good movie. Still, for me, it's number 2. But UAG overall.
Now it's time for the rankings, and we're gonna
Yeah.
use Godly's you know,
Grade scale.
grade scale.
Yeah.
And
So the
let's
grade
just say
scale?
this: this is the reason why I purchased the collection. That's how good it was. For me.
Damn.
So
That movie.
I'm giving it 4K for that reason alone. Like it made me
You mean Steelbook?
appreciate. Yeah, Steelbook. That
So the
reason
rating,
alone.
in case anyone doesn't know, is our top of the line rating is Steelbook. Right underneath it, like really good, is 4K. Mediocre is going to be Stream It, and then trash is last. So you're rating it Steelbook, the top of our rating.
It made me get Steelbook. Like I like the first one. I'm not giving it Steelbook. I said 4K for that, but this one put it up another notch, another level. It flushed out the character, gave it a lot more meat and bones to the whole thing. So with that being said, for Steelbook for sure.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, you bought the fucking box set, so I mean, yeah.
It's probably one of the best box sets available.
Yeah,
dude.
like
It's
looking
so
at that
fucking good.
artwork right there, just it makes me want to go upstairs and go grab mine and just look at it, you know.
Yeah. And
I
I
might
guess
buy
I'll
a
go
new one
next.
now.
I'll go next with the rating. For sure. I mean, without saying, of course, everything I already repeated. Steelbook all the way. It's my favorite of the series. Now, I'm starting to rewatch them. I'm like, fuck. It really is that good. Potato Sack Jason all the way. They just did it right, man. Even though they didn't want to do another Friday 13th, made a whole franchise, made a shitload of money. I think their attempt at it was really fucking good to make a movie out of what they had, to make Jason the killer, to make him like he was always there. It was believable that he was in that shack. It kind of didn't make sense. Like, did he watch his mom? How did he get the head and stuff like that? Maybe there's a bunch of
We
plot
almost
holes,
have to
but
act like part one didn't
yeah,
really exist. Only
yeah,
like part
exact.
of it. The end of it existed, and that's it.
That's it. Just the end. Oh,
That's-
wow. I
that's-
never said that.
Wow.
Anyways, damn, I never
Man.
said part one. The 20 minutes is the only thing that mattered. But you know what? Part two, it's
No,
a fun watch all the way
I
through.
did like
Hey,
part
you
one.
ain't had your review. It's my
I
turn
did-
to talk.
I
Shut the
did-
fuck
wait a
up.
minute, because you're being
God
disrespectful. I did like part one. It's just that part two made
damn,
it
guys,
felt
I'm
like
sorry. I
part
can't
one
give-
didn't need it.
Yeah, anyways. So yeah,
I hate
now
you.
I got interrupted. Steelbook all the way. Fucking love that movie from beginning to end. It just has a nice flow. There's not one boring part. There's not one part like the way. Sorry, I'm just a talk shit part one, dude. It's the GOAT. That's it. Golly, what do you rate it?
Come on. All right. Like I said, I already said it earlier. Not gonna. We're gonna keep. We're echo chambering right now, but it's all good. We love part two. Obviously, Steelbook. This is Steelbook gang. This is the official Steelbook movie.
That's the first
movie
movie.
mayhem.
That's
That's our
the first
first
movie that we
movie,
got all 4K.
all Steelbooks.
Steelbooks.
So I'm happy about that. I'm happy UAG
primate.
enjoyed it. I'm not excited. I'm not happy. I'm not shocked about OTG. You know, we already, we're sick. But I actually, UAG being the new person, the new blood, in that sense of Friday 13th, I think that's pretty fucking cool. Not gonna lie. 10 out of 10 movie, but it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Burlap sack for the win.
Yeah, and
That's it.
in closing it out, I will say, as much as I like Halloween, the original Halloween, I don't know, man. Sorry, that's a whole different video. I don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
if
you
I like
guys
it
gotta-
more than the original Halloween. Shit. But it's the
Just
best
say it.
Jason.
Just
I'll
come-
say that.
Come to the side. Come to the side.
No, you know
Friday
what?
13th is
We'll do
better.
that in another video. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let us know, what do you guys think of Friday Part 2? And I ain't gonna take nothing less than Steelbook.